head over to Jennifer Abreu, who spoke with protesters of the campaign. Jennifer, what were they saying tonight?
Yes, Heather. Well, protesters who were out here today were pretty upset with the president's visit, and more specifically with some issues and some of the things he was talking about. Where I'm standing right now, this is where supporters were earlier. The protesters were just across the street here from where we are, and supporters, as they were leaving today, they also met some protesters. And let me tell you, MSU will have some cleaning up to do in the morning. We have seen lots of water bottles out here today, and in fact, even some umbrellas. I have seen a few of these left out here, and probably because they couldn't get into JQH with these, so they left them out here. So if you left an umbrella, it's probably still out here. I've seen a few of these out here today, and as supporters were leaving, they met some protesters out here who were still out here just a couple hours ago, just as President Donald Trump finished speaking, and they were met with some signs and some chanting still. But the crowd that was here just a couple hours ago was a lot smaller than the crowd from earlier this afternoon. We arrived around 3, and that's what you're looking at right now. They were pretty loud, and they remained loud for about 3 hours, chanting the whole time. And those who I spoke with are concerned with several things, equality, and one of the main things that came up was health care. And they brought the message back to Missouri in our Senate race here. A lot of those who I spoke with want to keep Senator Claire McCaskill in her seat, and they don't want Josh Hawley to become senator. Here's what they had to say.
Oh, not hate makes America great.
I'm not sure there's an issue I agree with him on, but I think you know, I'd like to see the country come together, and he's not the person that's going to do that.
I think it's important for young people to be civically engaged because we have the very low voter turnout, and the older generations tend to show up at the polls more.
And I, stand here and, listen to their message of hate and bigotry when I sit in class with black students, when I sit in classes with LGBT students. I understand that side. My parents are Republicans. And, I just want to say, as your kids, we're really ashamed of what is becoming of America.
And the protest out here earlier today was organized by Missouri State University College Democrats, and they were registering people to vote. Live in Springfield, Jennifer Abreu, Ozarks First.